Thanks for kicking off your weekend with us at 2K Sports for this Friday night NBA game. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. You look at the Jazz.
They will see this team 4 times over the course of the season. They lost game 1, so there's plenty of motivation to even things up tonight.
Yeah, it would be a big boost to morale. After dropping the first game the way they did, they'll need to correct a few mistakes if they want to even this series up.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Bridges. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams have executed a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Arenas' shot is off. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, the 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Barnes has got 5.
That's called working the catch-and-shoot game to perfection. Barnes on balance and on point with his shot mechanics. Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Arenas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Lillard. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Arenas. 8-point game.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Bridges. Mobley. Rebounded by Butler. Utah leading by 6. Lillard with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The putback. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Left side Garland. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Davis with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound.
Well, we're talking about a gritty competitor, and Jimmy Butler loves to mix it up on the glass. Nice rebound.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Holiday. Still no points. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Brown. Rebound, Utah. Here's Portis. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percent. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The three, buries it from three. Portis has got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
And that one's good. Green.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
It's good on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Arenas. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Portis' shot is off. Thunder trail by 9. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game. He brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. From deep, Sarr. He drops it from range. Sarr's got 5 points.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Green in the post. Oh, misses the dunk. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Arenas' shot is off.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Thunder trail by 9.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls for the Jazz. And both free throws good for Green. Jazz leading by 7. Out to Lillard. Barnes the screen. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Here's Exum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Garland scanning the floor to the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Outside, Green. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On offense, here are the Thunder. They trail by 9. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The drive by Garland uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got his first points of the night.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
This guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Exum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. From deep 3-point range. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, PA. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Brian, back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Lillard. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. the Jazz making a change here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Arenas. He's got 9. Collins, high post. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
There's a screen. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Thunder trail by 11. Outside Holiday. Pass to Collins. Here's Arenas. The rebound by Duncan. Barnes drives in for 3. Here's Lillard. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Arenas. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Here's Portis. And he lays it up and in. Portis has got 9.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Oubre can't hit.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Arenas tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is vintage Drew Holiday right there. The man makes so many positive plays.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Down low. Here's Sarr. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Fears. Hachimura with a rebound. Thunder trail by 11. Here's Arenas. Drills it from deep. Arenas has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is.
Oh, my God. Look out below. How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
From the baseline. Here's Davis. Sarr. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
2 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Salon, he's got 6 points. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Utah ahead, leading by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 14. The 3 from Barnes. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And then And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Thunder making a change here. Thunder trail by 12. Left side, Green. Pass to Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. The rebound by Duncan. Jazz leading by 12. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Back to Holiday. Now Davis. The rebound by Duncan. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Sarr. Not enough on that one as it misses. The three from Barnes. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Come on now. Harrison Barnes, that ability, boy, it's just eye-popping on certain nights.
Going all the way to the rack. And it's Butler with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Now Lillard shoots a three. Rebounded by Sarr. Now Davis. Oh, he jammed it.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Barnes. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now Holiday. No good from 3.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Harrison Barnes.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Pass to Arenas. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Stolen by Sarr. Bridges outside. Here's Arenas. Will it go? And that's in. On offense, here's Utah. Barnes can't hit it. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Down it goes! And here's Garland. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForge. LaForce. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of. 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Well, a season series can be a barometer for a team's development because for the most part, you're going up against the same group, the same system. So the only variable is your performance from game to game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard misses. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Unable to get that one. And here comes the break. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And it's Davis missing. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. Dunk at high post. Down low. The second chance effort. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 5 now.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Arenas. Back to Davis. Pass to Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lillard left side. Over to the wing. Bridges with the steal. Butler with the steal. Lillard from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Arenas attacking. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. Lillard from outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Arenas. "13 feet away." Outside Davis. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 4. Arenas can't hit. And so Garland will bring it up for Utah. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
Here's Arenas. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And the Thunder making a change here. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Arenas nails the 16-footer.
you can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You've got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for 7-footer.
And it's Barnes slapping it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder out in front, up 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back over to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Nice shot by Portis. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Here's Sarr. It's rebounded by Portis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Sarr. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Now Arenas following Hachimura's three-point attempt. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Portis.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Fear. Got a hand on it. To the left wing. Back to Arenas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Arenas has got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Larson. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Arenas. A beautiful reverse layup. Arenas has got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Green. Barnes slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Garland, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Shoots the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Screen by Duncan. And here's Barnes for three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Green. Some solid defense from Lillard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Garland for three. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Up next. Oh!
Unreal.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And now Utah, fast break. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Collins, good.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Garland will bring it up for the Jazz. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Bridges. Back to Davis. Fires for three. Utah with the rebound. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Barnes the screen. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Just 5 to shoot. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Let's check in now with our Allie Lapores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
Barnes right side. Bridges with the steal. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 16 points. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Pass to Brown. No good with the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Barnes with it. He's got 11. Pocket 6. To the paint. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Pass to Brown. Davis in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Utah trailing here. Now Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Fears.
Oh, Fears. How explosive.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Arenas. And stolen by Portis. Here's Fears. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. There's 45 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Portis. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Larson. Traps in the tray. Larson's got 5 now.
When you play with Fears, you have to be ready for the rock. This guy has great vision.
That one good for 2.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
19 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Outside Portis. And Utah another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
52.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 9. Now here's Arenas. Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's the toughness we've come to expect from Butler. He is never one to back down.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 19 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Outside, Green. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here is Garland. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes it inside. And Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Lillard left side. 4 on the clock. Now Portis launches from deep. Sarr pulls it down. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Garland. Holiday there for the rebound. Thunder trailing by 18. 17-foot shot away. Connects with the chain.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Left side, Portis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Lillard. Fires from 18. That's off. Now the Thunder with it. Holiday fires. A three-pointer. Good.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
The long shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Davis pulls it down. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brown. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Utah.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now Butler. And So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win...